It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
Ed, people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. The Blazers begin the game with the basketball. Lillard to McCollum. 49 wins for the Trailblazers last year. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they can't afford to stumble out.
Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Leonard to Beverly. To Leonard. LA with 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
McCollum to Whiteside. Montrezl Harrell sends it away. They've got it back. Clippers have the basketball. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Probing the defense. He wants it at the rim and scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
To McCollum. The drive right to the basket. And he's going to the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
C.J. McCollum has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Yusuf Nurkic. Has a chance. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 4. Good start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Leonard knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Lillard to McCollum. Cleaning the offensive glass. Another shot won't go either.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Beverly to Leonard.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once, maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in LA now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one. McCollum to Ken Bazemore. No good. Beverley into the front court. Up by 3. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Screen coming. McCollum up against Patterson. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Fine to shoot. Not going down for him this time. Lillard to McCollum. Goes to the left side. Lillard to Whiteside. Shot from the lane won't go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
And the basket good at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
McCollum to Whiteside. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Beverley into the front court. Leads 5. To Leonard. Beverley. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Here comes the screen. To the basket's McCollum, but his shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
It's LA Clippers ball. To Beverley. Sizing up the defense. Kawhi Leonard. Shot won't go. To McCollum. Short jumper stays out. Leonard to Beverley. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Trailblazers take over. Damian Lillard D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Leonard. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
JaMychal Green up against the Weber State product. Leonard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Lillard to McCollum. C.J. McCollum, 3 for 6 now.
And C.J. is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
They'll get it down to Leonard. Over to the right side to Leonard. Able to convert inside.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Lillard. LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams to Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
McCollum. To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard. And the rebound taken down by Green. Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
McCollum to Lillard. Portland has 4 to shoot. Lillard to McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. 24-second violation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely. But everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's his 2nd time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year. And that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
To Lillard. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Leonard to Williams. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Hood to Lillard. Short jumper off the mark.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Clippers have the basketball. Williams to Harkless. He'll get it down low to Harrell. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Lillard in a matchup with Harkless. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Lillard here against Harkless. To Rodney Hood. Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Leonard. Harkless.
Make it tough on him.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lillard to Rodney Hood. With the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Harkless. Leonard. To Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard. 4 out of 7.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Williams to Leonard.
Right here.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Portland's got it. To Lillard. Bazemore here against Harkless. Step back jumper.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Leonard. Count the basket at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Magruder, defended by McCollum. Down low for Leonard. To Williams. To Leonard. Yusuf Nurkic swats it. Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor. Lillard to Rodney Hood. Lillard to Nurkic. Shot from in close, no good. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of Lillard. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. To McCollum. With a drop step. Hassan Whiteside. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Portland has the ball. To McCollum. No good. Defense catching a break there.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Beverly. Goes to the left side. To Beverly. From long range. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's Lillard for 2. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here comes the screen. Patrick Beverly. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Deep left corner. Fires the 3. That no good. Off the mark.
I got ball.
Beverly. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
To Lillard. McCollum. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's Portland ball. Lillard to McCollum. Probing the defense. Lillard, and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Beverly. JaMychal Green against the Lehigh product. A pass stolen by Portland. To Lillard. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. C.J. McCollum. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
It's L.A. Clippers ball. Beverly. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Hassan Whiteside with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
C.J. McCollum trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good, and the lead back down to 15. Beverly to Harkless. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lillard to McCollum. To Nurkic. Can't connect.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Beverly. can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I can see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly. Takes stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. LA with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nothing going here on that drive. Another chance. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Clippers will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Trailblazers are in need of some changes at the half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Portland Trailblazers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Kawhi Leonard did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Hassan Whiteside. Huge block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. Leonard to Beverly. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Beverly buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Leonard to Beverly. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Good look that time, but off the mark. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's theirs now. To Ken Bazemore. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Damian Lillard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Got it. It's the Clippers with the possession now to Beverly. To Leonard. Great look and vision. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Beverly into the front court. The lead is 15. To Leonard. Beverly to Leonard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. And draws the foul. So Hassan Whiteside will go to the line to shoot two.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Hassan Whiteside, a couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. And he connects on the first free throw. Fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Leonard. Won't go. McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lillard. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Leonard. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Montrezl Harrell at the line for two shots. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. McCollum. And he knocks it down, Jay.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Patterson matched up with Nurkic. To Leonard. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard to McCollum. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big to Lillard. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Nurkic. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Portland's got it. Lillard to McCollum. Surveys the floor. And he throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Leonard. A pass stolen by Portland.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
C.J. McCollum. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Portland has the ball. Clippers have it. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Nothing going here on that drive. To McCollum. Trying to cash in. Shot by McCollum won't go. Can't connect from inside.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
McCollum to Whiteside. Count it. Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Tolliver. Patterson against the former first-rounder. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Whiteside. He throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Leonard. He'll get it down low to Harold. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Portland ball. Here comes the screen. McCollum to Rodney Hood. McCollum. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Rodney Hood. Lets it fly from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
I'm on D.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
McCollum to Whiteside. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Williams. They'll get it down to Leonard. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kawhi Leonard. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lillard to Rodney Hood. For 3, it's no good. Shots not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Collins. Driving right to the... Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lillard to Whiteside. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Rodney Hood above the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc. That won't go. Whiteside. To Lillard. And scores.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's LA Clippers ball. Magruder defended by Zach Collins. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Good shot, Will.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Even to Zubats. Pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Around the perimeter. Lillard had made his first couple, but he misses there. The follow won't go either. To Whiteside. Williams across the timeline. It's an 11-point game. With a drop step, leaving no doubt, slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lillard to Whiteside. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. So it remains Portland basketball. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game for the Portland Trail Blazers, number 3, C.J. McCollum.
C.J. McCollum buries it on the catch and shoot. Oh,
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Down low for Leonard. Oh, he had it. To Whiteside. Over to the right side. 4-3. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. Harkless. Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Harkless. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Trailblazers with the basketball. McCollum to Whiteside. Slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Harkless to Leonard. Blazers have it. Had a chance, but it's no good. Williams into the front court. His team on top by 8. Knocked loose. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Down low, Collins. Montrezl Harrell tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Beverly into the front court. The lead is 11. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Leonard. Screen coming. LA with 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
So Lillard. Patrick Patterson rejects it. Shot clock violation. Changes coming from both sides right now. Beverly into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lillard to Nurkic. Lillard up against Patterson. Fires the three. Tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Clippers have the basketball. To Beverly. Shot clock winding down. Nurkic to Lillard. Throws it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
To Harkless. Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Williams to Harkless. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
McCollum to Lillard from long range. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, get your money, get your money.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. So possession stays with the Blazers. Lillard in a matchup with Harkless. To Nurkic.
Right.
A lot of contact. No whistle. To McCollum. Lillard. Portland down to 4 to shoot. McCollum. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Trailblazers take over. Whiteside knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Short jumper off the mark. Work it down to Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Williams to Beverly. Blazers come away with it. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Looking to push. Could not throw it down. Beverly to Harkless. Hassan Whiteside with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
In the slam.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Patterson sizing up Nurkic. Great dish to set it up. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yusuf Nurkic. 3 for 6 now.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Doc Rivers making some changes to his lineup. Beverly. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Beverly. Kent Bazemore sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nurkic rocking the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Beverly. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Hassan Whiteside swats it. New personnel on the floor for Doc Rivers. McCollum. Deep left corner. It goes down.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
To Leonard. Doesn't get the bounce. Lillard to Nurkic. throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. They'll get it down to Leonard. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Lillard to McCollum. Has a chance. McCollum shot off the mark. Beverly into the front court. Leads 3. LA with 4 to shoot. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. It's good at the buzzer. He drained it from long distance to send this game to overtime. And we're underway here in the extra period. McCollum to Whiteside. Montrezl Harrell with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Leonard to Williams. Hassan Whiteside. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lillard to McCollum. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it remains Portland basketball. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Whiteside to Lillard. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
It's LA Clippers ball to Williams. Can slam it down. Williams across the timeline. They're down 3. Knocked loose. Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lillard. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Patrick Beverley. With that, he's 5 for 9.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Kawhi Leonard, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
To Leonard. To Beverley. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Count the bucket for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Portland's got it. McCollum to Whiteside. Montrezl Harrell pins it. 4th this contest. Time to shuffle things up. To Ken Bazemore.
Wait on it. Swing coming right, swing coming right, swing coming right.
Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beverley into the front court. Down by 1. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hood. Patterson sizing up Nurkic. Knocked loose. Blazers have it. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. LA Clippers with the basketball. Knocked loose.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers emerged victorious after a tight finish. The statistic that seemed to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Trailblazers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard was happy to throw down plenty of dunks, and if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.